And how many of you can remember, how many of you can remember 78 RPM records? Now watch this. How many of you, by honesty, by raising your hand, would say yes? And I also remember putting it on the turntable and turning it down to 33 1/3 to listen to how funny it sounded. See? Okay. Well, this song is so absolutely simple. I was amazed when I finally figured out how to do this song. And what we do is we take that chorus and we put it on vinyl, and it's on a 78 RPM record. And we're going to turn it down to 33 1/3. So you can see just how easy it really is. Ready? Here we go. $25 bidder now, $30, 30, will you give me 30? Make it 30, bid the farmer $30, will you give me 30? Wool, give me a $30 bid. Y'all got that now? Here we go, all together now. $30 bidder now, 35. Would you give me 35 to make it 35? A bid, the 35, a hoodly bit of that. A $35, all together now, ready, here we go. $35 bidder, the $40, 40, would you give me 40, make 40 bid, $40, we $40, who'll give me $40 bid? Hell, $40 bidder, now 45, he'll bid 45, make 45, sold that hog for $45 bid. Okay, now I need a couple of strong guys. All right, yeah, you want come on up here. Yeah, and I think Matt, because Matt's kind of, come on, Matt, come on up here. Y'all, tell me your name.
Casey.
Casey. Casey, good to see you, sir. Okay, all right, Casey, have you ever done an illusion before?
I have not.
Okay, that's okay, because you want me to say that tomorrow. Okay, y'all step right over here in the light. We want you in the light because. See the camera back there? It's the candid camera. You can't see it.
Oh,
okay?
fine.
Okay, it's back up just a little bit, Matt. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to. They can't see that on the video. I've been doing this a long time and I've never had that happen. Okay, that's okay. That's why I wear slip-ons, because I can't tie you. Okay, here we go. Hold this chain right there and grab it right there, man. I want y'all to really, I'm talking, try to seriously break some chain there. Get with it. Go. Don't hurt yourselves and don't turn loose because you'll tear something else on the stage. Okay, now that's a pretty solid chain. You can get one just like it at the pet store in Cleveland. But I want you to look at that lock on there and verify it's not a play lock. It's a Brink Security brass lock. And the key hanging on the other side opens that lock. And if you will open that for me, I would appreciate that. Okay. Good job. Okay, great. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the key off. And I want you to remember where this is. Remember, this is going to be right here on the table because it is key to the trick, okay? Now, you caught it. No. 2 out of 75. Caught it. Okay. I'm going to create another illusion here, okay? And you guys are probably going to see how this happens because you're standing here. But I'm going to create the illusion of putting this chain in through this loop, okay? It's going to look like it's going through there. It's an illusion, okay? You with me? Now watch closer. Here we go. I'm going to make it look like I put my wrist in there and then I'm actually tightening the chain up. It's an illusion, but it looks like it. I'm pretty convincing, isn't it? Now, Matt, what I want you to do is I want you to put that through that loop right there and then get a hold of it and pull it back up over the top of my wrist. Okay, wait. Okay, you got to get it. Okay, it's got to be tight. Okay, it's got to stay tight on my wrist. Now, ready? Now put it in there and pull it just kind of pull it up. Kind of keep it tight. Now, there you go. Okay. All right. Okay. Come back up through the chain. Okay. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. Now hook that in. Good. Okay. Hook it right in the end of the chain, and then right over there you go. Right there. Hook it in. One more over. If you can get one more. Okay. He's got it. Okay. Good. Great. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Lock it. Oh
all right,
man.
Lock it.
Okay. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Now I want you to grab that towel. There's a towel right there. And I want you to hold that towel in your left hand, okay. your other left hand, okay? And you take the corner of it in your right hand. You hold a corner in your hand, a corner, just one corner. Okay. Here we go. Corner. It's one of those square things. Okay. Open the towel.
Okay.
Okay, now y'all face the audience and hold the towel. Okay, hold the towel back toward me. Don't hold it in front of my face. Oh, good. Okay. Is your other tie? Is your shoe untied? Okay. Now I need someone who can tell me seconds on a watch. Who can see your watch? You can't do it because you're on the stage. Can anybody do that? Can you see seconds out there? You can see seconds on your watch? Okay, you're in charge of the time, okay? You're in charge of the time, okay? All right, okay. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go, okay? Now, okay. Okay, hold it back over a little higher. You okay? Okay, now I want you to give me 30 seconds. You give me 30 seconds, okay? All right, she's going to still give me 30 seconds, okay? All right, okay. All right, ready? Tell me when to go, okay? Go! Oh, I don't know. All right. Oh! Give these guys a big hand, all right? Man, God. All right, thank y'all. Wow. I don't normally sweat that bad on that trick, but y'all were making me work. I can't think of Fido, and I can't think of, you see, in my mind, because y'all may find out, some of you already know this, my brain doesn't necessarily work like everybody else's. I see things a little differently. Okay, in other words, if you tell me we're going to go to Cancun on vacation, my brain does not conjure up a vacation tropical place. My brain conjures up a grocery store shelf. I see canned chicken, canned ham, canned coon. I see things differently. You tell me, listen, open a menu, and it says chicken strips. I don't picture a piece of chicken meat breaded and golden fried. I see a chicken walking down the counter. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't help it. I see life differently. And so it's kind of a chain reaction. I can't think of Fido that I don't think of Boudreaux. And I can't think of Boudreaux that I don't think of the time that Boudreaux went to the doctor and said, "Doctor, I don't know what the matter be. I'm tired all the time. I sleep pretty good and everything. I take vitamin, but I'm tired all the time. I got no energy." The doctor said, "Well, Boudreaux, let's just do a little test on you here. We'll figure out what's going on. We'll get you fixed up." So we ran some tests and came back and said, "Boudreaux, you're going to have to lose some weight. Going to put you on a diet." Boudreaux said, "What kind of diet you going to put me on?" He said, "Here's what I want you to do. I want you to eat 2 days, skip a day, eat 2 days, skip a day, eat 2 days, skip a day. In 2 weeks, you should lose 5 to 7 pounds. Come back and see me in 2 weeks." Boudreaux came back 2 weeks later, lost 63 pounds. The doctor said, "Boudreaux, what happened?" Boudreaux said, "I don't know, Doc, that diet you got me on, I'm losing weight and everything. I thought I was going to die a couple of times." He said, "What do you mean, just missed a few meals?" He said, "No, man, it's all that skipping." Many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow. She was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they too were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law and really changed my life. Now my daughter was my mother, 'cause she was my father's wife. And to complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad. So became my uncle. Oh, this made me very sad. 'Cause if he were my uncle, well, that also made him brother to the widow's grown-up daughter, who was, of course, my stepmother. My father's wife then had a son, kept him on the run. And he became my grandchild, 'cause he was my daughter's son. Now my wife's my mother's mother, and it makes me blue. Because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. And if my wife is my grandmother, I am her grandchild. Every time I think of this, it nearly drives me wild. Now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it There's a lighthouse on a hillside that overlooks life's sea. When I'm tossed, it sends out a light that I might see. And the light that shines in the darkness now will safely lead me o'er. If it wasn't for that lighthouse, this ship would sail no more. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to Him. Jesus is the lighthouse, and from the rocks of sin He has shown a light around me that I could clearly see. If it wasn't for that lighthouse, where would this ship be? I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless